Fruits. Fruits. I could live off of fruits. In India, every once in a while, I mean, it's like whenever there are occasions, not everyone does these anymore. We have fasts, and mostly the kind of fasts we have to give up lentils and grains. Basically, anaj. All of this is called anaj, carbs. Not exactly carbs here, but yeah, the main meal we give up. So we practically live off of fruits and milk. So, if people are actually still having the fast, and we call it upas in Hindi or Sanskrit, yeah, we call it upas in short. So, we live off of fruits. One day I remember I just came, like, I woke up, I came downstairs, and I was like, oh no, why aren't you eating this? And I was I was doing all of this while eating a cake which had egg in it. So Uno was like, oh, today there was some occasion, I don't remember. Today is this, so I'm fasting. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool, I'll also fast. And I was deprived of energy by the end of it because I had also gone to play, and I was really tired by the end of it. I had lots of fruits that day. Wait, why am I discussing this? Anywho, I'll just get to the end of the story here. And then at like that night, I ate eight chapatis. Eight chapatis. I mean, whoa, that's a lot, man. A lot for a 6-year-old, especially. It's way too much. Anywho, back to fruits. Even today, I'm doing some sort of something like that. So I like having fruits. Basically, yeah. I don't get people who don't like fruits, who are like, oh, I don't like this fruit, I don't like that fruit. But even I have that. I do not like muskmelon. I can't eat it. I can't eat it anywho. Dragon fruit. It's like if I'm a guest at someone's place and they are really insisting, I'll have some of it, but I won't willingly eat it. Yeah, and then oh, I really love watermelons and grapes. And oh, what do we call jamun in English? I don't know. It's I don't know what it's called, but I really love it. And all sorts of berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, all of them. Apples are a different story. You see, I used to eat apples with my grandpa, and we both used to sit there every evening eating apples. And now that he's no more, apples are a touchy subject for me. I mean, I still eat them, but I don't know. He was the one who ate most of the apples, so I don't like to chop an apple for myself and eat it. Pears, I do love pears though. And oh my gosh, I'm just gonna get a little judged over here. I like that kind of pear. It's kind of old and it's kind of mushy. I like mushy stuff. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the banana flavor. I mean, I like the banana fruit, but I don't like banana flavor. How do I explain it? It's like I like the fruit itself with the texture and everything combined. The fruit is great. But if you give me banana ice cream, I'm gonna hate it. But here's the deal. I make homemade banana ice cream and I love it. And it's not like an ice cream. It's like I just whip up some bananas and put them in the freezer. I don't know what my deal is with bananas. Then, of course, there are mangoes. I don't get people who don't like mangoes. Well, I don't get people who don't like fruits, but I mean, mangoes. Oh my gosh. Summers means mangoes. Summer means mangoes. It's written. I mean, it's not written, but it's an unwritten rule that the second summers are there, you've got to put the mangoes in the freezer or fridge, yeah, and then eat them. You've got to do it. It's a rule. It's an unwritten rule. But people don't get it. There are actually people out there who don't get. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. Then there's lychee. Oh my gosh, my love for lychee. And lychee was I mean, it's a little hard. I mean, it's not hard to peel, but they're so small and you've got to peel each one. So my father says that it's even a little expensive. It's in the olden days it was supposed to be like for royalty, and they used to hire servants who used to peel those lychees and like feed it to them. Yeah, but I don't think anybody hires servants to peel lychees for them anymore. But you see, in India, there's this thing. I do not like this thing, that it's actually optional. So when my great grandpa died, my grandmother gave up lychee, that because he really liked it. So I will no more eat lychee. And now she really likes feeding me lychee because I love lychees. So she peels the lychees and I gobble them up. They're absolutely amazing. Any other fruits to specify? Grapes. I mean, grapes, what to specify there? They are amazing. I have not yet encountered a single person who doesn't like grapes, so I don't know about that. It's great. Frozen grapes, especially. I fed my mother frozen grapes one time. She's a little old, so she, her teeth were like gotten all. Her teeth are sensitive, so yeah, you can imagine what happened. Oh, and then I don't know if it'll be considered a fruit, but raw mangoes. I'm not a huge fan of raw mangoes, but when Mama is making something out of raw mangoes, I'll have a bite or two. I mean, it's just it's so tangy and nice. I mean, basically nice. And then my father makes this dish. He puts some chopped up raw mangoes in a bowl, and he adds a little bit of spices on it, and then he puts another plate on top of it. Then he mixes them, and that dish is pretty good. And then next fruit would be, oh, of course, how could I forget? I think this might be the last one. This is custard apple. In Hindi, we call it sitafal. It is absolutely amazing, 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 amazing. It's so creamy, it's delicious, it's sweet. And now I'm gonna give a few tips. Why am I saying tips? Okay, tips and tricks for the noobs here. You see, not in all fruits, every fruit has its own mechanism. Any sitafal, the bottom part is a little less sweet and the top part is absolutely amazing. So start with the bottom and end at the top. Yeah. And in watermelons also, there are a few people who think the edges are the best because they're seedless. But no, if you actually notice, the very core also doesn't have any seeds, and that's the sweetest part. And then bananas. There are many dishes which we make out of bananas. If I ever put a recipe for it, which are frozen bananas, I'm just gonna share a small story for it. It was actually happened yesterday only. I thought, oh, I need to freeze some bananas for the ice cream, so I didn't peel them and I just put them in the freezer. And I was trying to peel them, and I mean, I had to hold them for quite a while because they were frozen and they were stuck together, and I got frostbite just by holding those bananas. So first peel your bananas and then put them in the freezer. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go fluff the ice cream. Oh my gosh, my bananas are gonna go bad. So sorry guys. Bye 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 bye. Yeah guys. So she left. She had some work to do, some ice creamy stuff. So yeah, she asked me to say bye. Oh my gosh, she asked us to say bye. Oh, okay, I'll try that. Bye. Right, Avan? No, Shiri. Oh my gosh, leave it. P.S. guys, I'll be putting out a podcast very soon. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye.